Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we're actually gonna be pulling out the engine on the Integra. So today is currently Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, this is tomorrow's video. So I'm hoping I could get this all done and everything. If you guys hear anything in the background, that's just Jonathan at the moment. Jonathan is one of our really good friends, but he comes and does our landscaping and everything for us. So that's pretty cool. So at the moment, I'm going to be pulling out the engine on the Integra. I just got to do a few button-up things. I got to disconnect the ECU, pull the harness through. Stop, leave me alone, go. I got to pull the harness through. After pulling off the harness, I got to drain all the fluids and everything, get those axles out. And then after getting the axles out, then basically just mounts and then we'll be able to drop the engine. So we're going to get right into that right now. Alright, before I got too deep into taking the interior pieces apart, I realized that it all unplugs underneath the engine bay. So I got it all disconnected from where they all connect. Now I'm just gonna push it through here and then pull it up on top of the engine. Alrighty, the yard's all finished. It always comes out clean. If you guys needed any landscaping done, anything like that, I'll throw his name on the screen right now, his Instagram name. He's a really cool guy. He's been a friend of ours for a long time, ever since we were going out street racing and stuff like that. But now it is official time to start pulling everything off. I'm gonna do my best to try to get this done as fast as possible. The harness right here just needs to be pulled through the rest of the way. Alrighty, harness is completely out of the way, no longer connected to the chassis anymore. Alrighty, so it's about time we grab these jacks. It's about time to lift this car up so we can dump the fluid and get the axles out. Oh my god, there's a lot of water. Pretty gross oil. So now I'm just gonna lower this jack down a little bit so it angles it just enough to where it'll be able to all pour out. So now the transmission fluid is dropping. After the transmission fluid is all gone, then we'll be able to pull out the axles. Alright, so we've got the power steering pump loose, so now we can remove the belt from here. After removing the belt, we can go ahead and move on to just getting this power steering pump. Oh, there's the belt. It just went all the way down there onto the exhaust. So now we can just worry about getting this bolt the rest of the way out, and then we can just move this over to the side to get it out of the way. So I decided to clean it up first. The axle seals are actually all broken and everything. They all ripped open, and this all right here is all just buildup from that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and super clean everything. To the next side. it off. Alrighty, now I just gotta go through. I just got this capsule nut off the bottom and the cotter pin out. Now I just got to disconnect the fork from the lower control arm and then pop the ball joint out. Be able to rotate it enough to where we can pry the axle out of the mid shaft there. So then after that, we'll be able to wrap this back together. I have to disconnect the sway bar here, the stock sway bar from the front and the rear, but I had to drop the whole thing so I could drop the engine, which isn't too bad. We're gonna do that as well because I think I'm gonna hit up max speeding rods for the car, so that'd be pretty sick. All right, this side's all disconnected. As you can tell, this boot here isn't in that good of a condition. And I think I might have messed with the ball joint just a little bit, just removing it. If anything, I'll throw new ball joints in there and new axles in there, which I already am throwing new axles in there. And then the new ball joints, will be throwing new ball joints in there. So that's fine. Might do all these other bushings as well while we're at it, because I want this thing to be a nice, reliable car. Alrighty, time to remove the axle nuts. Boom. Here you guys go. So now it's all disconnected. Now all we have to do is pop the axles out. So I'll just set you guys on the time lapse for this side. Alrighty, this side axle only took me a few minutes, didn't honestly take that long. The next side should be around the same, but I'll set up a time lapse as well. I put this all back together already as well. Next is to throw the wheel back on, but I'm not gonna throw it in until the motor's out, because obviously I'm trying to, you know, save as much room as possible from the engine to the ground so that I can just set it on a cart. So my next side is just to do this side real quick, and I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible. Now I'm going in here and I'm taking out the T-bracket. I just ate some food. Yep. But yeah, so we just had some tacos. So now we're going to go ahead and use that as some recharge fuel. So now I'm just going to take off the T-bracket. I just got the top bolt here off. Now I'm going to get the bolt that actually attaches to the mount. Then I'll go underneath and get the two other bolts and I'll be able to take that out. I already have the speedo cable disconnected. I just took out the whole thing, so I don't have to take out the lines or anything. And I'll just have to pull it up. And then basically after that, we just got to disconnect the AC compressor, this front mount. Alrighty, so I just decided to I relieved the pressure from that valve there and also the hot side valve. So all I need to do is just unbolt it here on both sides, so that, of course, that we could just drop it all as one. Honestly, it's too tight of an area to try to figure out the bolting situation of it all. So I just decided just to drop it all at once. I redo the seals and then just get it recharged and everything like that, which will be better because then it'll be ice cold. Got the T-bracket all unbolted and everything. It's just sitting back there. The only thing else that is connected is the 2 mounts here on the sides. Besides that, we can lower it down. So right now we're gonna lower it down and then just set the engine onto the cart, just so that we could just unbolt it and then just raise the jacks up again, just roll the engine out, and it'll be the fastest way possible to get this done. So right now I'm gonna call my dad out here to help me. Appreciate you, my boy. Alrighty guys, so I just got everything cleaned up. I got the engine out back, and I got this front bumper just leaned back on. As you guys can tell, this engine is completely out. So tomorrow we're gonna actually be able to go through and clean everything. I do want to take everything apart though, in the future, to get this engine bay sprayed and everything like that, and then put it back together, because of the fact that I just want this all to be clean and I want it all to be the same color. But for now, the car is gonna sit for a few days after cleaning it up. We're just gonna pressure wash it, clean it all up, show you guys what it looks like. But then after that, it's gonna sit for probably a few days to a few weeks, because we're gonna be mainly focusing on the engine. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff to make sure that the engine is gonna come out good. We have to get a new engine. Of course, we gotta clean all the brackets and everything, get everything painted and anodized. You know, I do want to zinc coat a lot of the bolts and stuff like that. I also got to get a bunch of brand new parts. I am hoping to start a day job soon, just so I can have some revenue coming in so I can actually pay for this. But I am starting to get paid on YouTube. I just got my first notification that my first video came in, and I made some money from it, so I got super excited. But it's already late, so everyone's asleep, so I didn't really get to tell no one. But it's pretty sick. It's not too late. It's around like 8 o'clock. Everyone went to bed early though, because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So I want to say thank you. Thank you guys for watching me on Thanksgiving. If you guys are watching on Thursday, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Big shout out to you for watching today's video. If you guys liked, make sure to click like. If you guys want to subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram at Bravens32K. I appreciate you guys so much. Peace out. See y'all later.